there's a real cool lick I've been working on. I actually figured it out this morning that I'm going to teach you as well. It will help you get an idea of what you can do over this progression. To start with, I'll play the chords, okay? And there's a couple of different ways to play a bar chord. Here's the E chord here, which I have to assume you already know. The G bar chord will look like this on the 3rd fret, and you just take that E chord and you move it up, and then you just fret the 3rd fret with your first finger, covering all the strings. And then the same thing with the A, move it up 2 frets. Now you can do a little cheater chord too, where you just grab the bass note on the 6th string of the 3rd fret, and then I use my pinky and I grab the 4th and 5th strings, so it sounds like this. So it's a partial chord, but you really only need that when you're doing this. It sounds like this. Okay? So, or you can do the full bar chord, which will sound like this. Okay? So that's basically it as far as the chords. Now, what might you do when it comes to playing a lead over that? Well, I worked out a little bit of a pattern, and it's kind of Robin Trower-like. And it starts, I'm going to play it first, then I'll try to explain it for you, okay? Okay? So what we're doing here is we're going to go to the 7th fret of the 5th string, and we're going to grab, I like to slide into it. It adds a little bit of color. So slide into it, go down to the 5th fret of the 5th string, and then we're going to go to the low E string on the 7th fret, back to the 5th string of the 5th fret, and then we're going to walk down chromatically from the 7, 6, 5 on the low E string, the 6th string. And then hit the low E twice, and then go from the 3rd to the 5th on the 6th string. So slowly. And then quickly. And again, making these sort of licks work, it's important to really grab the strings, grab a hold of the strings. And I do a really quick vibrato to give it a little extra. And when you play a Fender Stratocaster or other guitars, the reason why I love a Strat is the many different places you can pick. You can go up near the bridge and get this sort of sound. A little bit more edgy, high end, or you can pick near the actual bass pickup and be more bottom end sounding. So it does matter where you pick to get the sounds. Of course, you have 5 different pickup positions here to work from, depending on what you're looking for. So that actual lick comes from this from the E minor pentatonics, and this particular form looks like this. We're going to go high E string, 1st string, 7, 5, 8, 5, and then 7, 4, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 6, 5. Okay, and of course you can go down a little bit lower and do this scale where it goes 3, 5, 2, 5, 2, 5, 2. If you add the blues note in, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 5. And there's all sorts of cool things you can do lead-wise from those 2 scales, but without getting too far into it, I could show you a couple different things you can do aside from that one lick I showed you previously. We can go which starts on the 7th fret of the low E string, to to the 5th string of the 5th fret, to the 7th string of the 5th fret, and then we grab the 4th string of the 5th fret, and you can kind of just articulate a little bit of a quarter bend in there to finish it off. You can pick it twice, each note twice, or you can do it once. Or and maybe resolve it on the E note on the 5th string of the 7th fret. There's nothing like a really good vibrato to finish it off, and I'll be teaching more about the vibrato further down the line, so I can give you an idea of my technique and what works for me. So anyways, that pretty much covers the E to G to A progression, and there's endless things you can do, endless combinations, and all these different, the 5 different scales you can work from, but we'll keep it simple today. All right, so take care, and we'll see you next time. Mark Cloutier signing off.